In both Legends and Canon, Force sensitives had the ability to use their power with the Force to actually penetrate the thoughts and knowledge of their intended victims. In Canon, this ability was known as Mind Probe, where the Force could be used to extract information from another's mind. We've seen Mind Probe used in the Rebels TV series, with the Grand Inquisitor attempting to Mind Probe Kanan, and Maul doing the same to Hera. But it was also used in episodes 6 and 7, where Vader mind probed Luke to discover the existence of his twin sister, and of course, Kylo using it against both Poe and Rey. In Legends, this ability is perhaps even more powerful, having its own specific ability known as Drain Knowledge, a dark side ability used to extract information and knowledge by force. A user of the dark side could violently steal the memories and information deep within their target's mind. This was used by Revan, Vitiate, Kreia, and the Inquisitor Jarek. So if Vader had the ability to use the Force to mercilessly extract knowledge from someone, why didn't he use this ability on Leia to obtain the location of the stolen Death Star plans in Rebel Base in A New Hope, instead relying on the use of an interrogation droid? In this video expose, we'll answer this question from the Legends perspective, looking at what Vader knew about Leia before her interrogation. During their initial confrontation on the Tantive 4 that would see Leia's imprisonment, Vader immediately attempted to test the strength of Leia's mind, seeing what he could obtain about the location of the Death Star plans. Even before she wore down Vader's patience and was taken away, Vader made a cursory attempt to probe her mind to end the search then and there. However, Vader made a surprising conclusion. Leia's mind was exceptionally strong, causing him to be unable to extract any knowledge from her thoughts, relating to the Death Star plans or otherwise. Once Vader and Leia boarded the Death Star, the Sith Lord hoped her mind would become more malleable, allowing him to more easily control her mind with the Force. However, the opposite happened. Leia's mind was just as strong. At this point, Vader recognized he could have used the Force and the abilities of Drain Knowledge on Leia to wrestle the information he wanted from her. But doing so threatened to destroy the information he wanted. If Leia fought Vader as he knew she would, the violent nature of the Force ability would literally burn her brain into a husk before any of the knowledge he wanted was obtained. Vader could eventually use the Force to probe Leia's mind successfully, but because of how mentally strong she was, he would have to take his time, using the Force with subtlety and precision. Vader concluded this was time he didn't have. Not only did he want the stolen Death Star plans back as soon as possible, but he wanted the location of the Rebel base so the war could be ended. Vader knew that once these were obtained and dealt with, he could finally resume his training in the dark side under Sidious, which was Vader's true path to power. Therefore, instead of using just the Force to probe Leia's mind and wasting valuable time, Vader turned to the assistance of an Imperial Interrogation Droid, a blunt instrument that would administer truth drugs, electrical shocks, and other torturous inducements to lower the defenses of Leia's mind. It was crude, but it was the best way for Vader to get what he wanted as soon as possible. But showing that Vader was right the entire time, Leia's mind still remained shielded even after 30 minutes of the droid's use. Her resistance hadn't been lowered enough for him to use the Force and probe her mind, which surprised even Vader. As a sign of what was to come, Vader believed that only a Jedi could have such control. Thus, knowing Leia's mind was too strong to forcibly steal the knowledge he needed, Vader and Tarkin turned to another alternative. So there we have it, why Vader tortured Leia with an interrogation droid and not the Force. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions. Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. Or perhaps follow us on Twitter at SW Reading Club for updates regarding the channel. Or support the channel through Patreon for access to exclusive rewards and discussions. If not for me... For at least it didn't backfire this badly.